So Knut, we've just finished the import race. What do you think about Dongfeng race team's performance today?
I think they sailed a very solid leg because they didn't have the best start and we're not in the perfect place in the start, and it was very puffy. So whoever was in the right place got a massive gain right at the start, but they never slipped back from that. They always sort of kept up with the leaders, and they did some pretty safe, good maneuvers. They looked to have all the right sails up all the time. We're earlier up with the big sails and everyone. Pushing harder, I think, on the sail gear, and I never saw them making any mistakes apart from the start. That wasn't perfect. So solid, very solid performance from Dongfeng race team.
You know, our coach Thierry Péponnet says that the start line, if you get off the start line well, it counts for like 90% of the performance in these inshore races. What do you think about that?
I think today it was almost 100. It was not 100, but it was almost 100 because it was so puffy. Like, it was on one side of the line there was 15, 20 knots. On the other side it was like 8, 9 knots. And if you went to the wrong side and if you were behind, you were like 100 meters behind from first second. So today it was the whole race really. And that's where Abu Dhabi settled it, and that's where they won it. And after that, it wasn't easy for Dongfeng to catch them unless Abu Dhabi had made a big mistake. But I think they sailed a fantastic, Charlton team sailed a really good leg, solid. I never see them make big mistakes on choosing the right sails. That's a good sign for the offshore leg as well. It was making smart decisions. It was interesting, the top 3 boats in front of Dongfeng, they all chose different combinations.
Yeah.
And I think the only one that had the right combination of all of them was actually Dongfeng, because the girls on SCA, they rounded the top mark with a reefed main and a full Jennaker. Bowie had a full main and a code zero. Ian Walker had a small code zero and a full main, and the right thing was a full main and a full Jennaker, and that was only Dongfeng that rounded with. So, no, I think they're solid. They're solid.
And if we just move away from Dongfeng for a moment and we take a look at the performance of the other teams,
Yep.
Mafre didn't have such a great performance. Why do you think that is?
It's difficult to say. You got to ask them. I mean, they started behind,
Yeah.
and that's never a good way to go. And maybe they had decided today we are not going to even try. We're just going to learn and get it on the racetrack. But I'm a bit surprised. I mean, they're pretty good racers on board there, and they have Rob Greeno now, who's one of the most competitive sailors I know. So we'll see. I mean, I think that team has, whether they have a sandbagging today, I'm not sure, but they are definitely going to come back stronger. They're going to be a strong competitor on the next leg. I'm pretty confident about it.
And it looks like RV Medica ripped their sail.
Yeah,
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw them ripping the jib actually. I was out there and I saw them ripping it. They ripped it sort of in the beginning of that first upwind and had to sail at least half that upwind with the ripped sail and be very, very easy on the gear. That's a disadvantage. But they also started behind, and that's never a good thing. So again, today the start made a big difference.